Hello, welcome back. This is chapter 2, part 2, episode 2. All of that good stuff.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak. What did you say?
Is this guy mental?
Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Yeah, that's really odd. It really feels
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
It really felt like that guy was just talking to himself. I mean, he was, essentially, but...
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place.
You hate...
Tell you what, Susan.
Why did you become a nurse
Can
then?
I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky.
Oh,
it's crazy.
God.
You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know.
God, someone killed me.
Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
So yes, the intro is very, very slow. The game does pick up after a while. Yes, so as you can see, it's very psychological
Bad
horror.
dream.
I'm not going to talk to this bitch, she does my head in.
So, you don't want to talk about it? Don't worry, I understand. Sometimes it's easier not to talk. To keep it to yourself. I feel like that here sometimes. A lot, actually. As soon as you open your mouth, you realise that nobody listens.
Don't fucking...
They might pretend they do. But you can tell by the eyes. Eyes will always give you away. My nan used to say that. The thing is, I don't care anymore.
Lovely.
I'm just playing a game now. Like everyone else. Just playing a game.
You're a quiet type, aren't you? But you're going to have to talk sooner or later. I hope you realise. They will ask you questions, you know. Now, it's not my intention to scare you, but that's what they do. And you know that. They can't let you go if they believe you will try it again. This place is under a suicide watch. If you're not careful, they'll get you a room with padded walls and no view. You really don't want that, trust me. Look, I'm only trying to help you. I know a way to avoid all this. I could give you a hand. I could help you go home. It's up to you.
Or you could shut the fuck up.
Tell you what, if you don't want to talk, you don't have to. I came here to hide and rest my legs for 2 minutes. Oh, it's 2 in the morning. I'm really tired.
Not according to
I
that
hate
clock.
this place.
According to that clock, it's
Everyone keeps ignoring me.
10
You might
past
as
10.
well do the same. Maybe there is something wrong with me after all.
Oh, fucking tell me
Maybe I
about it.
talk too much.
Oh, thank fuck for
Don't
that.
talk too much, Susan. Just tell me and I will shut up. I'm just very lonely, I guess. I know you probably don't care. Why would you? You must have enough problems of your own. You wouldn't be here otherwise, would you? But I just wish...
Oh, fuck off.
Never mind.
She's actually really doing my
I
head in.
really do want to help, you know. There are some people here who aren't that nice. I see it all the time. They'll do what they can to section you and lock you up. You don't want to end up in a nut house, do you? I can tell you're not that sort of person. I can tell you're all right. Just had some hard time. That's all.
Oh, Jesus.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm. And then I woke up here and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that.
So much
but you seem
talking.
like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
I'm tired.
Um,
Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again.
the
Be
voice
careful
actor
who
really
you
annoys
trust
me
here,
for her.
Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
Oh well, you starting to fuck me off.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood.
Man, this
I
first
want
hour.
you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan. This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Hello?
Yeah, I had a great dad. I have very fond memories of my father. He was always there for me, no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child. Not perfect. But then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
I can't complain. My mum was great. She brought me up well. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. When Dad first got diagnosed with cancer, it was too much for her. He kept pretending he was fine, but she just couldn't take it. Her heart gave up. She died quickly. My father kept fighting it. Another 8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes and we will talk about something else.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Sorry about that, folks. I had a phone call that I needed to deal with. So this has been a long intro, like a really long intro. It's been almost like an hour now. The first 2 episodes of this haven't been particularly interesting. It's just starting up the premise. Nothing under the pillow. Jesus, look at that face. There's a clock. Oh, okay. I'll take that back then, what I said about it not being 2 o'clock. Take some gloves. Let's go around doing prostate exams. So we've got some gloves, and I believe that's a wristband, that white thing. Yeah, that's a wristband. Oh, there was a sink prompt there. Bollocks. I don't know if there's anything. Sink. Turn cold water on. Turn hot water on. Turn tap off. Turn hot water on. Let's just run up the water bill. The drug chart read. It's a list of drugs for patient inside room 2. A lot of sedatives. Could knock out a horse. Hallucinations and paranoia. Right, okay, I don't think that's up to you to decide whether or not it's yeah, I don't think it's up to you to decide what's medically relevant.
I've already got one glove in my pocket. I've got enough gloves in my pocket. There's no need to take more.
Okay, I know for a fact that those types of gowns don't have any pockets on. I mean, they don't even have a back, so... So, right, now I've got to escape the hospital. Oh no.
I'd like to go home now.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment.
Yeah, you look it.
I'll come and talk to you in a minute, alright?
You look incredibly busy.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon.
Why is it
Please return to
everyone
your
calling
bed
him
and wait
Dr.
for him,
X?
alright?
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name. Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, alright?
Right, so anyway.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
That you've just left
Yeah.
lying around.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
you shouldn't leave
exactly.
them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all.
God,
And there's no
mental.
need to be sarcastic.
There is.
Who's being sarcastic?
Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Discharging you.
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
Rick James.
Just let me go, arsehole.
There's no need for that attitude, ma'am. We're just doing our job here.
Is that your excuse for being a brainless, fascist son of a bitch? You're taking away my freedom.
That
Are you going to
escalated
hit me
quickly.
next?
These precautions are for your own safety, ma'am.
That
Now,
really
if you'll
escalated
excuse us,
quickly.
We've got a job to do.
Yeah, standing on the corner, looking stupid. Don't get too tired, will you?
Jesus.
Bastards.
Right, so I won't be going that way. She looks out of it. Right.
Hi, are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either.
Is she a lesbian?
They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of
How
your mother.
convincing.
I miss her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well,
Rick James,
What
bitch.
is my mother's name?
uh,
I want to choose Sarah.
Sarah.
No.
Purely because I know someone called that, and that was the only name. I mean, I've played this before, so I know for a fact that none of those options are correct. I know some of these puzzles already. Jesus, is this a David Cage game? Then again, the dialogue is better than a David Cage game, so... Fair enough. So I was just trying to see if I could...
Someone is coming.
That's me.
Have you
always
rang the
coming.
bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Ah, well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute. Ah, it's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Why don't you just put gloves on? Now let's stab her. So yes, E-I-L. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Elizabeth.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Okay, I can't actually remember what it was then. Oh, I'll tell you what, I do remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, that crazy bitch is gone, I can take this shit. I might as well take those as well.
It wasn't you who did it, was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone just stuck a bunch of... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's sorted now. I just hope it's the last time I put my hands in that stinking toilet.
Yes, I'm supposed to be doing something. Let's turn the tap off. Examine. Right, okay, for some reason I didn't get that prompt last time for the mirror. So if I stay here, wait for the EIL to appear. I don't know how long it's going to take exactly. Here we go. Now examine. Okay, I don't actually remember. Excuse me. Discharge letter. Okay, that's not quite where I was. Yeah, it says EIL. I think I've got to come back here in a second. Let's see if I can go into patient number 2's room. Nothing interesting. Anne Burton, 35 years of age. Methadone at the bottom of the page. It's actually a private patient. Now, this is Anne, who can go in and out.
Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Anne Burton.
No, that's my name. You don't know my mother, you little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Sorry, Mum, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here.
Discharge.
Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, right. Name band. I think I left it in my room. I'll go and get it, shall I? Tell those security guys to let me through right now.
I'll tell them in a minute. I just have to finish my writing first.
I'm not kidding. I want you to let me go right now.
Could you calm down, please? There's no need to be rude.
What? I'm not being...
I'll be with you in a second. We're looking after a lot of patients here, not just you. Let me finish this. I can't remember what I was going to write. I have to start all over again.
Really? You can't remember the next words, so you're going to start the entire thing over again. Kind of seems a bit mental. Fuck. Oh my god. Fuck me. Maybe I can go to sleep. It's been a while since I played this and I've forgotten what to do. Let's stick these back down there. Oh, okay, I don't have to do it again.
Someone is coming.
Let's see if this does anything, because I can't think of anything else to do.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I pooped my pants.
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Oh, fuck me.
Anne Burton, born in 1975.
Let me just check your name band quickly. Miss Ashworth, I think you got a little confused there. Drink this liquid now. It'll make you all better.
Are you insane? I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Okay, we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in, please?
You must be kidding me.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to give you an injection. You'll feel a sharp scratch. Hold it for me, would you?
What is this, a Mortal Kombat finishing fight? That's exactly what it looks like a Mortal Kombat finishing animation.
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Right, so we're getting somewhere now. Ah, her name is Sheila. I think because I didn't because I didn't let the thing heat up, it's not going to count. So I might actually have to do it all again. That's not typically how I sleep. I don't tend to wear so many clothes. Yes, I believe
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I
believe-
can't let them do that to me again.
Fuck me.
I need to get out of here.
Right, I believe I know what I'm doing now. So I'm just going to leave it here because I have gone over the time limit. And I shall see you next time. Thanks for watching.